Hi, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday. Yeah. Let's see here. Let me turn on some lights. I apologize. I didn't plan this very well. Hold on. Let me get some. We need the lights. I thought I would do the, well, hey, John, how's it going? I thought I was tagged by 86.5 with the Walt Disney World tag. And so I thought instead of just filming a video, I thought I would answer them live. So that way it is, I don't know, just something to do. Let's see. Let me find my friend and get those questions. I should have been more prepared. I apologize. 86.5. I have not seen your latest YouTube video, but I have seen and I have subscribed. Let's see. Was it this one? The Disney tag. All right. So the first question is, first time at Walt Disney World. You're welcome. My first time at Walt Disney World was with my husband, and that was in 2002. We were dating at the time. We were almost a year dating. So, favorite Disney park. I like Disneyland. That's my favorite Disneyland park. I guess it's just a Disney tag. It's not the Walt Disney World tag. So, that's what I'm saying, Disneyland. Favorite land in the Magic Kingdom and or Pavilion at Epcot. That is a good one. I don't know. Trying to think of where we spend most of our time when we go to Disney World. And usually it's at Epcot. I don't think it's necessarily in any pavilion. Just trying to think from this last trip where we spent, kind of went everywhere. Yes, we were at Disneyland on Saturday. We have passes, so we go quite frequently. Magic Kingdom and or Pavilion at Epcot. I don't know. That's cool. Yes, it is cool. We do go a lot. I don't know. I'm going to come back to that one. Favorite ride at the Disney parks. I really like Expedition Everest. Least favorite ride at the Disney parks. I really don't like Space Mountain at Disney World. Because I love our Space Mountain better. Oh, I know I'm going to get some hate for that one. I don't care. Yeah, favorite ride at Disneyland, Indiana Jones and Space Mountain. Indiana Jones is fantastic. I love that ride. And our Space Mountain, of course, is way better. I'm going to get hate from the East Coasters that love their Walt Disney World, but I don't like your guys' Space Mountain. Probably for the same reason I'm not a big fan of our Matterhorn. I like the concept. I don't like the tubular. It's tubular, and I don't like that. It makes it very bumpy. After the Matterhorn was retubed, it was smooth and wonderful. But now it's getting to be, it's the last few years, it's kind of been the same where it's just kind of, So, let's see. Favorite show at the Disney parks. We really don't go to any of the shows. So I don't know. Hi, Crazy Christine. I know they're making Indiana Jones 5. If it's coming out in 2020, that's going to be really quick. 2020 is just upon us. Christine, I'm doing the Disney tag, that 86.5 tagged me on. I don't think he was in the last one too. Harrison Ford returning and being in there. Let's see, favorite show at the Disney parks. I don't know. I like Mickey and the Magical Map. Technically, it doesn't say Walt Disney World. So I'm going to go Mickey and the Magical Map. I do like that. Favorite Disney character to meet or one you really want to meet. I really enjoyed meeting Joy and Sadness. That was a wonderful meet and greet. But I also liked the Frozen show's good. Let's see. My other one I liked, Star-Lord and Groot was kind of fun. That was fun. So, what type of Disney item do you collect the most or favorite souvenir? I'm going to go cheesy, and I think he said it too. Jason, I really do like collecting memories and taking pictures. I do a lot of pictures, so because I can scrapbook and we video and it just makes everything better. So that's my favorite thing that I collect and have for my favorite souvenir. Favorite Disney attraction that is no longer at the parks. Well, at Walt Disney World, you guys still have the People Mover. At Disneyland, we do not. And the Skyway. I miss the Skyway, but I guess technically they're bringing the gondolas back, just in a different type of function, if you will. Even though it is a People Mover too. I don't know. Monorail or Ferry? I like the Monorail. I like them both. I'm just going to go both. I know I have to pick one, but I can't. I really like the Monorail for certain things, and I like the Ferry for certain reasons. So it just depends on if I want something that's a zoom, or if I'm let's take it easy. Favorite Disney Resort Hotel? We really liked the Boardwalk this last time. And the only thing that I would say that they need to, that would be nice is to change would be to the food court. We really wish there was a food court inside and instead of it all being outside. But that's the charm of the Boardwalk, right? It's supposed to be a boardwalk. So I totally get that. And then Old Key West. We've never stayed there. We've only stayed at Caribbean Beach and Pop Century, All-Star Music, and Port Orleans Riverside, and then the Boardwalk. So this last trip. So every time we go and we stay at a new resort, we're like, oh, this is our favorite one. So who knows where we'll stay the next time. And if that will now become our new favorite one. So what was the first Disney movie you saw in theaters? Disney Park Restaurant. What is my favorite Disney Park restaurant? Well, let's see. Disneyland, I really loved Plaza Inn because of their salad, but they no longer have that salad. Their Cobb salad was amazing, but they no longer have it. So kind of up in the air on my Disneyland one. At California Adventure, Flo's is good. And then at each of the 4 parks, I think we like the Sci-Fi Cafe at the Disney's Hollywood Studios, which for the theming, the food's okay. The theming is awesome. We also, let's see, Magic Kingdom. I don't think we really have a favorite place there to eat. Yeah. Epcot. We kind of go to the electric umbrella. I know a lot of people are like, eh. But that seems to be where we gravitated to this last trip. We also like the Mexican San Angel Inn. That was good too. When you have the dining, it's wonderful. And La Cellier. But again, the last time we went was in 2011. No, not 2011. 2006, when I guess it was really good. So again, we had the I think we had the dining. I don't know. Or maybe it was 2011 that we went. I don't know. It was so long ago. Let's see. What was the very first Disney movie you saw in theaters? I believe it was Bambi. Night, Christine. It was Bambi, and it was a re-release, and I cried. I think that was the first movie I cried. And I never visit to Disney World. Someday I will take my family there to Disney parks. Yes. It may take a while, but you'll get there. And there's a lot to do. We've gone 4 times and still. Most underrated Disney most underrated Disney movie. The most underrated Disney movie, in my opinion, is, I don't know, The Emperor's New Groove. But I think that was popular for a while. I'm going to say Emperor's New Groove. Saddest moment in a Disney film. Simba having to watch his dad die because of the stampede. Let's see. Favorite Disney princess and favorite Disney prince. As a couple, I think these are hard. Favorite Disney princess and favorite Disney prince. Excuse me, guys. I apologize. They're Disney princess. I'll just say Flynn and Rapunzel, just for the heck of it. Favorite Disney villain. Well, if you take what is her name? The one from, I don't even know her name. Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove. I like her. She's kind of funny. And Kronk. Funny. Or as we had to wear villains t-shirts on Friday for Friday the 13th. I wore a Stitch shirt. So I guess that could be my favorite villain. I don't know. Which Disney voice character would you like to meet? Walt Disney. He voiced Mickey Mouse. If you could live in any world. I've seen that Disney movie many times. Oh, Emperor's New Groove? It's very funny. If you could live in any world from a Disney film, which would you choose? Oh, I don't know. There's so many to choose from, right? Like, how can you just pick one? If I'm going with everything, I'll just say The Emperor's New Groove. That would be in Peru, I guess. If you could say anything to Walt Disney now, what would it be? Thank you. Ooh, Toy Story or Cars. That's good too. But is that Disney or is that Pixar? Because it said if you can live in any world from a Disney film. So is that a Disney film or a Pixar film? I don't know. So if you could say anything to Walt Disney now, what would it be? So I said, thank you. Thank you, sir, for instilling hope and love and having people use their imagination and be able to learn and grow. Um, but thank you. Most importantly, thank you for making the world a better place and giving us some place to remember to be a child and our childlikeness. My best Disney memory. There are a lot. Trying to think. Because even I worked at Disneyland. I think the first time I went to Walt Disney World with my husband was, I think that's going to be my favorite, my best Disney memory. The first time we both went. It was the first time we ever got to experience something together, Disney wise. That was something big, and that was going and exploring new parks. So I'm glad that I was able to wait and explore that with him. So let me go back to, I think it was favorite land in the Magic Kingdom and or Pavilion at Epcot. I'm still at a loss for this one. Let's just say the Mexico Pavilion because of the great air conditioning. And you can take a ride on the boat. So, 1997, the good old days. So, anyways, now I suppose I have to tag some people. So, I don't know. John, you want to do this? Should I tag you? And then, excuse me. Pardon me. And then I'm going to, let's see, it says Walt Disney World, but I guess just change it to Disney parks because a lot of them are. But I'll get the questions or whatever. I'll tag them in here when I'm done with this. So, or you can go over to 86.5 to his Disney tag countdown to his Walt Disney World trip and go and watch his, but his is underneath, and that's where I was reading them from. And then I think I'm going to also tag One Mouse, One Dream and The Day of Steve. I think that's it. I think those are the three that I'm going to tag. I'm going to write these down because I'm going to forget, and I want to make sure that I put them on notice. Not that anybody's on notice, so One Mouse. I know that they're not. They are busy packing and moving, and maybe I should save that for someone else. Day of Steve and John, and then I'm trying to think who else I can tag that maybe hasn't been tagged yet. I want to say that, oh no, we were tagged in a different one because I did a tag a while ago, but yeah, trying to think who JenPeace. I think I'm going to tag her as well and see what hers. I did tag you, John. I have you on here. So, just, I'm writing it. Sorry. Just writing it down because I want to make sure I put everybody in everything. So, I'll tag everybody on Twitter. But, hey, have you heard? They're putting in possibly a new monorail system. You're welcome, John. A new monorail, getting new monorails for the monorail. Monorail. So I'm kind of excited about that. It should have been in the process a long time ago, especially when they were getting more money in their budget. So I don't know why the yuckity yucks or muckety mucks or whatever you want to call them, that, yeah. Disneyland did really good with upgrading theirs. And that was in 2002 or 2008. Sorry, it's been 10 years since they did that. So it's been a long time and overdue for Walt Disney World. And they're more corporate. That's probably why. But I look at Disneyland as home and very cozy and quaint. I am not a big Marvel person. Sorry. So I haven't really seen any of the Marvel movies. No Thor, no whatever is out there. Captain America, I have not seen one of those movies. But I think that's great that you guys have the fans. I think that it's great that the fans have now a place to be interactive, and I see them in the parks, and I think that's wonderful. Just like Star Wars, I'm grateful for that for you guys. However, no, I'm just grateful. Take out the however. What I do want to add is that I think that you all are getting shortchanged by just getting a little bit of property as opposed to a full theme park. And that's my honest opinion. As a fan, it would be nice to have a full park dedicated to half of it being Marvel themed, half of it being Star Wars. It can be accomplished if certain people would take a little bit more of a pay cut and invest some of the money back into a park. Disneyland, the Disney California area, needs a third park. It's just the God's honest truth. It's getting too busy out here, and where the cast member Catella lot is, there was some strawberry fields that old man that owned it didn't want to sell, but he passed away, and then his family did eventually sell it to Disney. There are some, let's see, mobile home park over in that area as well. Disney has a freaking shoot load of money. Yep. I know they're doing the pier, which is going to be neat. I can't wait to see it. But they could easily pay a little bit. You pay above what the prices for the mobile home park, and buy that out, get with the city and work it out and build a third park. And it could be Marvel and Star Wars themed. And then that way you can build out and have an Ant-Man ride where it is this is what I hope. They used to have this ride or attraction, if you want to call it an attraction, over in Tomorrowland. Marvel-land, yeah. Called the Adventures Through Inner Space. And it's where Star Tours used to be. And it used to be one of my favorite rides ever, because it would shrink you down to a molecule. And they can bring back that ride. They use the the Doom Buggy system. And you can do the same thing, and just instead of it being a molecule, you get shrunk down to the size of an ant. There you go, Disney. Free of charge. You're welcome. There you go. Reviving an old classic, but adding a spin for today. Are you going to go on opening day? It might be extra busy. I don't even know if the pass holders will be allowed to go. So that should be interesting. I know that they're not going to have pass holder preview, which is kind of silly. It's not right, but whatever. Because if it weren't for the pass holders and they wouldn't have been able to buy Star Wars property and probably Marvel property, and you know, we kind of I'm not saying I'm entitled. I'm just saying that we did help them when times were tough for Disney, and it's like now it's just breadcrumbs, and sometimes I wonder, why do we even have our pass? But we love Disney so much that we'll probably, yeah, but it's probably setting up the story line to go, so it'll probably make more sense once the third movie comes out in this little trilogy. And they want to focus more on Rey to give more of her story, so that way we can get familiar with her. It's just really sad that Carrie Fisher passed away. So Princess Leia, I think their vision or goal was to I don't even remember. I'm going to sit with the Mark Hamill and the Luke Skywalker. So I don't know. Luke Skywalker, yeah. He's going to have to train her even more so. But yeah. It's the story that goes on and on. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Just kind of crazy. But I'm glad today. Did we have Luke Skywalker? He was the Return of the Jedi. It's not the same. He was the Return of the Jedi. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just watched those films, and I'm not as married to them, if you will, as some of these other, like Harry Potter. I was kind of read all the books, and they're leaving stuff out, and the Hunger Games, they left stuff out. So I'm just like kind of, it is what it is. And I'm just there to enjoy the show, if you will. So, but we're almost up on 30 minutes here. And, but so I'm excited about the monorails. Can't wait to go back. Looking forward to Pixar Pier. I have some videos coming up. We went to the Pixar Fest. We went on Friday. I didn't know that. That was a long, long time ago that came out, right? The Disneyland video game. And then, let's see. So I have a few videos coming out. I have one from this peanut butter sandwich treat that we got. It's a short video. Progress on Paradise Pier changing into Pixar Pier. That's another short one. I have Flix Flyers point of view coming out. So that's another short one. Had to extract a whole bunch of stuff from my video. Because and then the Alien Pizza Planet, that already went up. And I've already got one dislike on it, and yeah, whatever. It's not for everybody. I probably could have gone out in there's stuff that I could have done, but we had a lot that we were planning to do that day. And with Mr. Matt and his hat, they're always on the go, 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 go. So I try to get snippets here and there, but of things. But anyways, I need to go and finish editing the video for tomorrow, which I might actually move one of the videos from that I have scheduled that's already edited for tomorrow, and then that way I can focus and spend a little bit more time on this other video, and which is the remainder of the day. Just trying to extract snippets of what I can put on as a standalone. And that's what I did when I went to Walt Disney World. Here's a suggestion to you vloggers out there that go when you go on vacation is to, I know we film a lot and we want to go chronologically in order. We don't want to miss anything and do everything that we do. And that's great, but it doesn't have to be so linear, chronological. You can take things out, like we did Ample Hills. Just do a video on Ample Hills. If you go to a restaurant, just do one on the restaurant and do a review. And just have that as a standalone. If you want to do, you know, we went to Vegas and I didn't want to do everything in one day. So, or in one vlog video. Just take the takeaways. What can you do as a takeaway? We did the mermaids at the Silverton. Like you could do San Clemente, go to the San Clemente beach. Do like go down to San Clemente and do like the shops and stuff, and or go to Pizza Port, or you know, there's many different things that you can do just as a standalone. It's easy when you just have one thing, like you live here, you just go and do one thing. But like we'll go to, because they have that in San Clemente, they have that candy store that has all the fun candies and sodas. Do a video on that. You know, but just pick neat things that are about your town and your area that you find interesting or that you've wanted to go and check out, found the history. Do like a little video, whether it doesn't have to be this grandiose like 10, 15, 20-minute video, just a 5-minute video or a 2-minute video or whatever of what you found interesting and exciting and something that you found new, you know. Do that. I mean, it's great to have Disneyland Day 5 Part 25. What exactly did you do? Is there stuff from that you could have just made its own video? I'm not trying to diss anyone at all. What I am in California. I live in California, in Southern California. We go to Disneyland a lot, Knott's Berry Farm a lot. We go to Vegas because my best friend lives there. We do a lot of things. And we'll probably, when we go to San Diego Zoo, I'll probably dissect that and put it into its own, I'll somehow figure it out. But find your niche and do it. Find your passion, what you're passionate about, and do it. And don't let anybody knock you down. Because there's always going to be negative Nancys out there. And the main thing is you just keep moving along. Even when your negative Nancys sometimes are right here in your household, you just keep trucking. You take in their constructive criticism and you go, okay, thank you. And then move on. So, anyways, I'm preaching. I don't like to preach. So, anyways, I didn't mean to put down anyone who does like day 25, part 1, or part 2. Just saying, extract some of the stuff that can stand alone and then just make a video from that. And it may be 5 minutes. And then you have more room or more time in your video to, you know, that's why I'm whittling, that's how I'm whittling down. And I know my videos aren't the greatest. This isn't my day job. This isn't what I do. I have other stuff. I have a day job. So this is me video scrapbooking is how I look at it. I enjoy doing it. It's my creative outlet. I just want to see people happy and fulfilling their life's purpose. Because if you have a pulse, you have a purpose in life. And if taking video and editing it and putting it up online makes you happy, then do it. Do it. Hone your craft, be your craft, love your craft, be it. Just do it. Just do it. You only live this life once. Once. We're not getting out of here alive. And I want to see everybody have a smile on their face and have a light that ignites and extinguishes the dark and just puts fire and light into somebody else. So, because even if you just touch one person and it gets through to them and it's good, then you've done your job. You've fulfilled your purpose in this life. So, anyways, it's almost 40 minutes long here. Oh. But yeah, sorry I'm rambling. Oh boy. I lost John. John went somewhere. I don't know. John, where he went, I don't know, but ooh. Extract the good. Dispose of the bad. Love one another. And be a light that shines so bright in the darkness that it just overcomes and makes people love. So anyways, love you all. Have a great one.